I have a little time.
Whoop, whoop. We are live. Good morning, elevators.
Elevators. Nice.
I love that.
Morning elevators.
We're elevating. And,
I like
people.
I like that.
Good. Elevators. Good morning, elevators. Do we have any elevators on this morning is the question.
So
we talk about elevators. We'll have to repeat that. But there are a lot of people watching this. We get a lot more views on replay.
Yeah, in all fairness, and Kyle and AJ's on. Good. Got some elevators with us. That is true, and it's good. I like to hear that we get a lot of replays because people do want to see it. It doesn't always work into their schedule. That's why we do it this way.
The way I look at it is, if you look at Seinfeld, if you look at the Golden Girls, the Golden Girls, they're all passed away except for one, and she's going to outlive us all.
Seriously, she is something.
She is a piece of work, but she's just happy. And good morning, Allie. Good morning, Emily. Join us too, along with Kyle and AJ. And but listen, you can find the Golden Girls on TV anytime, and it's still just as darn impactful and funny and good, and just their writers were amazing.
Well, you're right. They were. And the beautiful thing about replay, Alan, is we get royalties every time somebody pops in and watches our show. So this is what I love about what we do. It's all residual income.
And this kind of residual income, and we're going to talk about that. But the first thing I want to do, obviously, is what we always do, which is it's Monday elevators. For those of you joining us late, hey, Lori. I said, good morning, elevators, because that's our goal, is to elevate people. And so I want to remind everyone that on Monday, it's time to review and set your goals for your tracker. And the first four is what you want to focus on. Number of new prospects, number of people you share with, number of CB samples you sent, and number of follow-ups. That's it. If you focus on those four, the customers, VBOs, and the rank advance will come. But if you focus on the customers, VBOs, and rank advance, you'll get discouraged.
Yep.
Because you get impatient. Impatience is patience is a virtue. People used to tell me that all the time. My parents used to tell me patience is a virtue, and I'm like, what the heck does that mean?
Yeah.
Focus on the activity, and the rest will come.
Working on that patience piece.
Well, hey, it's easy to get caught up. So this morning, what was my topic that I said? The top
5.
The 5 or 6.
I think you said, hold on. Where is it?
Yes, for success.
Yes.
And so, bear with me on this because here's the deal. I kind of want to talk a little bit about that this morning, just to say this. So I'm still learning patience too. Allie said, Jamie said, yes, it took me a long time to learn patience. I'm still learning patience,
Really?
And I learn every day, and that's the key to life. And so I've learned a lot of things over my 30 years. Wink, wink, hint, hint. And the one thing I've learned, one thing I learned was, back when I was in high school, it was like, if you don't go to college, you're just it. If you don't go to college, you're a loser. If you don't go to college, you'll work in a garage. If you don't go to college, you'll be, you got, and then, and then if you got a GED, Lord forbid, if you got a GED, what that meant, you were going to be digging ditches, or whatever, and there's nothing wrong with digging ditches. We got to have people to dig ditches. Nowadays, we got tractors to dig ditches, but that changed, and then in the 80s, it was, but nowadays in today's world, nothing against education, nothing against, that. If you believe me, if I have a surgeon who's going to go in and remove something from my body, I want him to have lots of education.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the job market and to life and to success and if you look at the people that are successful, it doesn't mean anything anymore. It doesn't mean anything. And that's what I love about the direct sales business is it allows everybody, and it just becomes even more relevant in today's world. It allows everybody the opportunity to be successful. Everybody, even me. Even me. And so I'm blessed every day for that. So again, not knocking it. If you want to do it, great. If you want to go have fun and party for 4 years and blow a bunch of money, I don't recommend you go out there and create debt. If you can't go to college on grants or pay for it, go to work. That's just my opinion. Unless you're going to be a doctor, or just, if it requires a degree, nursing, that sort of thing, those are noble causes. Go for it. But here's my 6. Is it 6 or 5? Which was it?
5.
5. Okay. 5. Good, because I only got 5, and I was thinking I got to add a 6th one.
5.
Yeah. Here's number 1. Life's not fair. Life is not fair, and life is not easy. It never has been. It never will be. It never has been. And so a lot of people in today's world, they fall into this entitlement trap. Or, yeah, you're not being fair to me. Well, I'll be 60 years old next month, and nobody's ever been fair to me. It just is what it is. You get out of life what you put into it. Life is tough. And see, where we are today is based on the decisions that we've made in our life. Every single one of us. And it started from the day we were born, And so now when you get a trophy for 20th place or participation trophy, say, really? Okay, if you want to do that, fine. But we're creating this entitlement for people in the world. And they're getting smacked in the face when they get older, realizing that life's not fair and it's tough. And you got to go out there and make it happen. So no matter where you are today, realize that your future is based on the decisions that you make for you going forward. And that's it. Okay. You only get what you work for. And usually the harder you work for it, the better it feels when you get it. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. Number 2 is this. Impossible is the stupidest word in the dictionary. What does that mean? You see, impossible becomes, Siri, I'm not talking to you. What does impossible mean?
Sorry,
impossible.
I couldn't find that in your music.
I didn't look for it. So impossible is only impossible until you see somebody else do it. Right? Mm-hmm. The 4-minute mile is the classic story about that. Somebody without a college education becoming a millionaire, somebody, buying that house in Hawaii, if that's what your goal is, And if you tell yourself, don't ever tell yourself, I can't, or it's impossible. But get rid of those words out of your vocabulary. Because listen, you got this mind in your head that listens to you more than anything else. And don't tell yourself it's impossible. Don't tell yourself you can't do it, because we got enough other people around us telling us that crap. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We got the negative naysayers. They'll tell you enough. You got to go, no. That's what the Italians do. No, it's not impossible. I can do it. Impossible, stupidest word in the dictionary, in my opinion. And number 3 is this. Enjoy where you are today. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy it. Why not? Why not be joyous every day? Why have a pity party? Who are you having a pity party for? You're wasting time having a pity party. Now, I didn't say be happy, okay? People get joyous and enjoy confused with happy. You see, until I reach a certain goal I'm reaching for, I'm not going to be happy with where I am right now, or I'm not going to be satisfied with where I am right now. You may not be satisfied with where you are right now, but you can be joyous. You can enjoy it. You can enjoy the ride. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. Why not? What's the alternative to enjoying today? Today is July the 20th. We're more than halfway through the year. We're rocking it. There's a bunch of bullshit going on out there in the world, which I couldn't care less about. That doesn't, I choose to enjoy my day today. I choose to make it a great day. What's the other option? I don't want, I'm okay. You keep that over there. You know what I mean? This, people, life sucks. Okay. Why do people do that? I don't know. People like that just do that. I don't know why they do it. They just do it. Who cares? Let them do it. Let them be miserable. Let them go out there and do whatever it is. But we're going to enjoy the day. We're elevators. Team elevation. Our goal and our passion needs to be to elevate others. Yeah, Jamie just said the choose word. What do you choose to do today? Enjoy the journey each day because it's your journey. It's your journey. You know, I'm not a huge golfer, okay? But I played golf with some people who are not huge golfers, but they think they are. You know, I love to tell the story of how I got a set up. When I first, they said, hey, we're going to play golf. We're in the restaurant business. You got to go buy a pair of set of golf clubs because you've never gone. We were going to Pebble Beach, California, the #1 course in the world. We're going to play. We're going to get caddies. And I'd never played in my life. They're like, well, you got to get some clubs and at least swing some clubs before you go. You look like an idiot. My buddy said, go buy some clubs and meet me at Tanglewood Park, and we're going to hit the driving range and hit some balls, maybe play 18 holes. I said, okay, cool. So what did I do? I went to Sports Authority. And I bought a set of clubs for $129. That was the best deal they had. They were TaylorMade. They had a red vinyl bag. You know, they were like a starter set for kids, I guess. I don't know, but they were big enough for me, the guy said. These will work. I show up. He goes, what the hell is that? I said, it's golf clubs. He said, what kind of shoes did you buy? I said, you didn't tell me to buy shoes. I didn't buy shoes. Shoes? I got to have shoes? You got to have golf shoes. I got to have special shoes to do this? You know? So the point that I'm making is this, so then we go out and play, and we're playing these golf. And this one guy, I'll never forget, John White. John White was our CEO. These guys would get so mad. We'd pay $150, $200 to play 18 holes. $200 to play a game for 3.5 hours. And they would throw their expensive clubs and hit them on the ground and holler and scream. And I'm like, this is not the PGA, boys. You know? I'd hit a slice up in the woods, and I'd go up there, and if I found, I didn't look long because I had a bag full of balls because I knew I was going to hit them in the woods. I'd bring one out and drop it in the green. They go, you can't do that. I say, what? Pick it up and do it again. Say, what? Watch, I can do it. That's against the rules. I don't care. I'm going to lose anyway. I'm not great at this, but I had a good time. John White shows up. We're in Arizona playing. He's got a brand new set of Ping I-2s. He paid $1,100 for them. Custom made, custom grips, custom this, custom that. He was, check them out. They're awesome. We start playing. He's fussing, screaming, cussing. It's the club's fault. These clubs suck. I'm getting rid of them. I said, I'll buy them from you. I still got my red vinyl bag, my $129 set. What do you give me for them? I said, I'll give you $200 cash right now. He said, give it to me. I shelled him out $200 cash. I had $1,100 set of clubs because of his anger. Stupid idiot. I mean, come on. You're out there. Enjoy life. Enjoy every day. Number 4 is this. Define your success. What is it you want in life? 11:13. Denise is looking at the clock. Define your success. You see, success is different for everybody. There are people that go, if only I could move to California. I just want to move to California. And Lisa's like, if only I can get the hell out of here. I just want out of California. My sister lives out there, and she loves the weather. But you know, so here's what I want to say to you is this: is if today, Dad burned it. I didn't have one. I didn't think about doing this. But if this was the genie in the bottle, you know, and I rubbed it. I don't want to get too weird on you, but you know, you rub the bottle, and the genie pops out. And you get 3 wishes. 3 wishes. What would they be? What would they be? See, that's, if you think about that for a minute, that's defining what success is for you. If you get 3 wishes, here's the bottle, found it, rubbed it, genie pops out. I always now picture, what's his name? The one in, who?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. I mean, because that's our age group. The younger age.
Will give you such a crooked neck.
We see Robin Williams as there's a younger group that sees Will Smith, right? Both of them awesome at the part. But think about that. He comes up and he goes, "What's it going to be? What's your wish?" You know. Well, you only get 3, and you can't wish for more wishes. What would that be? I don't know what that would be for you, but see, you got to define what success is for you, and then you got to go after it. listen, because that's what's going to make you happy. Where's your happy meter? You know, I want to leave a legacy for my children. I want my kids and grandkids to be able to go to private school. I want to be able to show my kids that, hey, this is what success is about. Forget about, generational curses. Forget that our grandparents forget. Some people come from wealthy families and they end up in poverty. Some people come from poverty and end up in wealthy families and create success. I got a good friend of mine who came from Detroit, Michigan. Good guy. And here's the deal. He now owns the second or third. I think he's now the second largest solar installation company in the world. I met him in Mooresville, North Carolina, Lake Norman. He was selling in-home alarm systems. That's what he was doing. You want to buy an alarm system? You want to put it in 23, and you see residual income. Hey, you want to buy an alarm system? Somebody might break in your house, and they might look like me because he's got tattoos, sleeves, the whole bit. He just won Ernst & Young's Entrepreneur of the Year last year.
Wow.
A kid from Detroit, So what is success to you? What are your 3 wishes? What do you want to do? You got to hang out with people. See, you got to decide what your goal is, and then you got to take the steps to get there. For example, you got to do these things, your decisions. See, decisions, where I am today, this is where I want to be. So my decisions from now are going to dictate whether I get there or not. See, you got to hang around positive people. You got to find mentors. See, it's easier to get there if you hang around people that have been there, right? When I say we say stay plugged in, stay plugged in, stay plugged in. If you look at the people who stay plugged in, they have success. You don't know everything. I don't know everything. Work on your goal every single day, Work on yourself every single day. And think about, this is where I want to be, and this is what I got to do to get there. So what do I need to read? What do I need to be listening to? Some of the songs on the radio today, I'm tone deaf. I don't know what they say, but I know they're not good. Especially if the kiddos are in the car or they hear it and they go, oh, ooh. I go, oh, that must not be good, whatever that is. Don't hang around that. Don't hang around that. The story of the crabs in the bucket. Anybody heard the story of the crabs in the bucket? You take 3 crabs, you put them in a bucket. Did you know that those crabs can climb out of that bucket? But they won't. They'll all die. Why? Because when one gets to the top and gets his little hooker over there, a little claw, and starts pulling himself out, you know what the other ones will do? They'll snatch him back down. They'll pull him back down. Now, is their goal to pull him? Their goal is like, you ain't getting out without me. That's not their goal. Their goal is like, oh, help me. Oh, darn. Oh, now wrote that. So do what every single day, the decisions you make, decide, are they getting me closer to my goal? Are they getting me closer to what my definition of success is? And the last thing is this, and I know I'm a little over time, Denise. I apologize. Forgiveness. Don't do things that you'll regret. Don't do things you'll regret. If you owe somebody money, pay them. Don't get behind. Pay your bills. Pay your taxes. If you treat people poorly, make it up to them. And then don't treat people poorly in the future. What about yourself, as that little girl says on that thing? What about yourself? But what I mean by that is regrets. Don't steal, lie, borrow, cheat. Don't do those things. See, when you do those things, so I forget the saying now, y'all might know it, whereas if you tell a lie, you live it for a lifetime. If you tell the truth, you know what I mean? If I tell you the truth, I don't have to worry about what I told you because that's the truth. But if you lie, then you got to worry about what you told somebody because they might figure out the truth. If you steal, listen, if my parents used to say, if you steal something, you're going to lose 10 times as much. Because karma will get you. And what that is that's the seeds you plant. So you want to plant seeds of positivity. You want to plant seeds of encouragement. You want to do positive things for people. You want to be positive. You want to live a happy, joyous life every single day. And that's what you'll attract to yourself. That's what you'll attract to yourself. So life's not easy. Never has been, never will be. Impossible is only a word that stinks. It's stupid. It shouldn't even be a word. Enjoy where you are and be joyous every single day. Enjoy the journey. Define success for yourself. What are your 3 wishes? If you get to rub the magic lamp, what are your 3? That's success for you. And it's different for everybody. And Do the things that'll make you happy and bring you a future and let you live in peace. When you lay your head on the pillow tonight, don't have regrets. How do you not have regrets? Don't do things you're going to regret. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So that's what I got on Monday morning is the 5 secrets to having a happy life.
That's an intense Monday, man.
Woo! I'm fired up.
At the end of the day, in my opinion, it's only just about perspective. Simple. You can choose that life is tough. It can be tough if you want it to be or not. You can choose to have regrets or not. It really is about how you're going to look at it. What is your perspective? How are you looking at things, and how can you look at them differently? And that's really the trick, I believe.
I agree. So true. You know, and people will forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So remember that for yourselves. We talk about that with other people, but you got to remember it for yourself. How you treat yourself, how you think about yourself, all of that reflects outward.
And don't allow other people to treat you poorly. You know, don't accept that. Don't accept that. You know, there are people that I have so much, you know, I can tell the stories and you know.
Well, you can tell them on another day because we're at 21 minutes.
I was just going to say, Denise, that your story in your life and to look at you and how you navigate life with a smile on your face inspires me every day.
Oh, that's kind.
Every day.
Like I said, perspective.
Right.
You know, there's just 2 choices. You can make the best of it and be happy, or you can be miserable. Which do you choose?
That's
and
it.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes you choose miserable because you just, you know, you need to have a pity party. Just only have it for 5 seconds and then move.
That's right.
You know, I mean, really, that is the trick because you got to get it out. Like, you don't want to beat yourself up in your head. Put your boxing gloves away. It is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. What are you going to do from here? What are you going to do about it? This is your situation. What are you going to do about it?
Yep.
And that's it.
Don't make your own day miserable. Dang. Other people try to do that.
And we got a fresh new set of days, and it's a new week. And
yeah. And Allison says, never too late to choose different. Today is a new day of the rest of your life. Today's the first day of the rest of your life. You're the author of that book. Go make it happen. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Elevators.
Bye.
Thanks.
Have a great day and a great week. Make it happen.